The awkward life moments. Okay. Do I have an awkward life moment? I don't know. It's probably gonna come to me when he you know what I'm saying, he dropped the gems.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I was yay high, I was a tad bit awkward. Now, I wasn't out there tweaking and doing the Harlem Shake when I had to strike a conversation with someone. I didn't start projecting sweat from my body like some type of hormonal faucet. More like I was just shy.
Awkward life moments is third wheeling. Oh, I could never third wheel.
Timid.
Y'all
But as
got
I
that.
gain more experience in a Minecraft gamer, I've built more confidence in myself. But a wise man once said, even the strongest hands can lose their grip. And I sometimes find myself in unavoidable predicaments that leave me feeling more humiliated than SpongeBob after his granny violated him. Embarrassment is something that everybody has experienced. And just like with idiocy, it does not discriminate. So today, we'll be discussing
What's
some
that,
of the most
Grammy?
humiliating and disconcerting moments that can happen to anybody at any point on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Comment down below the most embarrassing or awkward moments, and like and subscribe if you're new. And just like with our pet peeve videos, these topics will be discussed relatively quick, so make sure you can keep up. First, we gotta talk about waving at someone who wasn't waving at you. I'ma be honest.
Oh, I didn't know they was gonna talk about deep. They went deep. He went deep into the conversation. When you walking, okay, when you go to, okay, like first day of school type shit, like you see your friend, they look at you, you wave like yo, and they don't wave back. You hype as shit, yo. They look at you and then like they turn somewhere else. They don't wave back or none of that. I'd be like, damn.
Like this only happened on TV or something, bro. I merely thought that this was a figment of my imagination until this shit actually happened to me. I was walking on the sidewalk minding my business when all of a sudden I see someone I've never seen in my entire life start waving in my direction. And to make things worse, they were making direct eye contact with me. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, this nigga's trying to be cordial. So then I wave back, only for them to skedaddle right past me and start yapping to the person behind me. At this point, just go ahead and lay me to rest, bro. This shit is like a shot to the heart. At this point, I can't even show my face anymore. Just throw one of those paper bags on my head or something. Next, trying to find a seat in a movie theater. I know I'm not the only person.
Okay, this not hard. This not hard. Finding a seat in a movie theater is like cool. But like finding a seat during a basketball game? Imagine you come into a basketball game late. The gym packed. It's like you going to get your rival school. The gym is packed, bro. You come in late. You walk in. You try to find a seat. There's no seats. Bro, like that. My anxiety go through the roof, bro.
Person who pulls up to the movie theater later than a freshman on the first day of school. Usually because I spent 5 hours stuffing my pockets with food like a fucking Build-A-Bear. But can you honestly blame me because I'm not trying to sell my kidneys to afford a pocket-sized bag of popcorn and some Sour Patch Kids. But anyway, it's always so ignominious when you're trying to find a dependable seat in the movie theater, especially when you've got everybody staring at you like the damn elf on the shelf. Not to mention that I damn near end up falling on my face because I can barely see the steps. So now I'm just walking around the movie theater like I'm off a perk because I'm trying to find a seat where I don't have to squint my eyes like I misplaced my glasses. But at the same time where I'm not breaking my fucking neck trying to look up at the screen. And I'm also not trying to sit too close to anybody and come off as a weirdo or anything. The same thing applies to high school and college sports games. I drink water with a fucking toothpick before I walk into a college basketball game alone, bro.
See, bro, I be on it, bro. I be telling you, walking into a game, a basketball game, it's kind of crazy, bro. When it's jam packed, bro.
These niggas all swivel their
bro.
necks like some damn owls to watch me as I try to find a seat. Next, I remember how cool I felt when I was finally able to wear slides to school. I really felt like that nigga, bro. Y'all Jordans had absolutely nothing on my New Balance slides. But that's until the inadmissible day that eventually tarnished my reputation. I was just walking from one class to the next, you know, cool as a cucumber, feeling smoother than a stick of butter. But then all of a sudden, High Five Ghost decides he wants to hamper my movement and cause me to damn near replace my teeth with concrete. My life literally flashed in front of my eyes, bro. And then I started thinking that everybody in their
Bro. Okay. I ain't gonna keep pausing it, but bro, I gotta talk, bro. I gotta talk. Look, you walking it. I got Yeezy slides, right? They like light, but like they big as shit. They light, but they big as shit. So when you normally walking, it's cool, but like soon as you trip in public, when I trip in public, I be like, damn, what the fuck? And I keep walking. But I be looking at the ground crazy, thinking like what, like I'm about to fight the ground or something. I be walking, I trip, be like, damn, what the fuck, and just keep walking.
Mother saw this apprehensive juncture that was bestowed upon me. Like at that point, everybody that had possibly witnessed this traumatic experience needed to be wiped out like the dinosaurs. I deadass feel like slides were specifically made for niggas to trip over themselves. It got to the point where my feet had a bigger gap than Michael Strahan's teeth. I was in the hallway walking like Zion Williamson, but this shit would eject my soul from my body every single time, bro. Especially when you're walking up and down the stairs. I damn near toppled down the entire flight of stairs. I was grasping that handrail like a stress ball, bro. Next. Bro, please tell me that I'm not the only one who low-key finds it awkward when people sing happy birthday to me. Like, I'm very appreciative and whatnot, but just sitting there while everybody sings to you was so vexatious to me, bro. Like, what the fuck do y'all want from me? I don't know if I'm supposed to be smiling or if I'm supposed to be hitting the Gendo pose, so I just end up sitting there looking like that kid from that Popeyes meme. And don't even get me started on those birthday cards that are filled with more money than Manny Hefley's swear jar. Don't get me wrong, I'm always appreciative for everything I get on my birthday, but I'll open the card and then the entire bankroll will just fall into my lap.
No. Okay. I like this though. Bro, cause like I open that shit, I be like, I get straight to reading whatever's on the card. I don't look at the money. Open it, straight to reading. If you get straight to reading, you cool. But if you open it and be like, money, they could be like, all he wanted was money. He don't even care about what's on the card. You gotta get straight to reading, bro, or they on your ass.
And I gotta continue to ignore it and read the card. I really gotta start cosplaying Stink Mean or act oblivious and inattentive to the situation. And the reason this is so awkward is because everybody in the room knows that the money is there. I see it, they see it, the roach in the cabinet sees it, but yet we have to act like it isn't there. I deadass gotta put on Jamie Foxx levels of acting, bro. Next, crossing the street, especially when there are cars waiting for you. I just feel like everybody's eyeing me down like a damn falcon or something. And then I end up doing that little awkward ass speed walk so I'm not wasting too much time.
We not doing a speed walk, but I actually do a little jog, cause like I'm used to doing a little jog across the street, cause like I used to run track and shit and play sports. So you know you do that little shuffle jog, like you on a court or some shit. That little shuffle shit.
Have those moments where you and the car just keep pump faking each other, but then sometimes these motherfuckers act like they're not gonna stop their car and almost turn me into Flat Stanley. Speaking of awkward walking, the same thing applies to when someone holds the door open for you when you're way over yonder. I never understand why people do this. I can understand if they're within walking distance of the door, but I still be in the fucking parking lot and I see someone holding the door the moment I hop out the whip. Now I gotta do this tangy ass salsa walk to the door. These niggas are extra as hell for no reason. From now on, I'm just gonna stand there and watch as you hold the door open. Next, I think it's been statistically proven that the dentist is one of the most dreary and wretched places on earth. It's probably the closest thing to an IRL saw trap. The amount of apparatus and tools that these niggas use to slice and dice my mouth is insane. But these asinine entities always suggest on trying to have conversations with me while they've got every single one of their phalanges in my mouth. Like these motherfuckers really decide they want to start playing 20 questions with me while my jaw is hinged open like a fucking bear trap. I don't know what possesses them to start asking me about my dreams and aspirations, but that shit needs to stop.
It's like, okay, like you at the dentist and they like checking your teeth and shit, and I'd be like they asking me questions knowing damn well I can't talk. Like you got the gripper. You got the like 2 grippers on the side of your jaws. Keep your mouth open. Nigga, you can't say nothing. You can't nod either. You can't move your head because they're checking your mouth. Why are you asking me questions when you know I can't fucking talk? Bro, like...
And then they got the nerve to say they don't understand what I'm saying. You don't fucking say. I'm pretty sure they do this just to watch us struggle, bro. Next, have you ever taken an academic test? Maybe you weren't exactly ready for it. Or maybe you were more prepared than Drake with his Tabasco trickery. But regardless of the precautions that you took, you know exactly what it means when the teacher hands you back a folded test. That means your grade is lower than Bikini Bottom. The teachers don't even be discreet with it either. When they hand everybody else their test, they're all jolly and gleeful. But when they hand back a failing test, their face looks like Droopy the dog. They go out of their way to let me know that I failed. Every time I would get one of these back, I had to make sure nobody else was looking when I checked my score. Like at this point, it's tell the class that I got a Z on the test, bro. Next, carrying a project or instrument to school. First of all, having to construct these enigmatic replicas is like eating Taco Bell with hemorrhoids. But there will be times where the project was literally bigger than me and I had to haul this shit to school like reindeers did Santa's sleigh. And don't even get me started on trying to bring this mountain of a model on the bus.
Bro, I remember the models we used to have in our shoe boxes. Okay, the model I used to make in the shoe boxes, we used to have to make like the animal habitat and shit. Nah, that shit used to be fire. That shit used to be fire. I used to have a shoebox, and it used to be for science, and we used to have like the ecosystem shit. You used to have to put grass, like little animals and shit in there, bro. But that shit used to be so fire, bro. And then one morning I hopped on a bus, I put my project beside me, and then this fat ass little kid sat beside me, and he sat on my project and ruined that shit, bro. I wanted to cry, bro.
These niggas will be trying to clown me as if this was at my own accord. I would literally need an entire seat for both me and my project. And then sometimes my teachers wouldn't even let me keep it in their classroom until I had that class. So now I'm just roaming the school holding the fucking solar system, weaving and dodging niggas like a samurai or something, bro. I remember when I took my child development class, we were assigned these babies that would cry and do other aggravating actions. So I literally was walking around the school with a fucking car seat and an ugly fake ass Cabbage Patch baby. Next, I hate when the cashier is done ringing up my food or whatever, and then they immediately start helping the next customer. Because now I gotta start putting away my change expeditiously. But they be trying to set me up because they hand me my coins, dollar bills, and receipt at the same damn time. And then I start fumbling all my shit and end up just stuffing it in my pockets. It's like all of a sudden everything is laced with cooking oil. Another awkward situation is when your parents will leave you in the checkout line by yourself because they forgot to get.
Oh my god. It's the fact that they forgot to get something. They go get it. But then they be going to get other shit while they going to get that one thing. And you be sitting in a line waiting. Then you got other old people behind you that's looking like they finna punch you in your shit cause you taking too long. Bro, I don't like that, bro.
Get something. Like, how do you realize you forgot to get something as we're getting in the line to check out? My nigga, I have no currency to pay for these items. And I swear, the cashier be ringing up your stuff quicker when they
hella fast, bro.
Even quicker than a set of drums. My 10-year-old self was sitting there in that line looking like the hoopla fish from SpongeBob. This is why I'm sticking to self-checkout, bro. Next, walking down a hill can make the most vigorous and tenacious individual look like a cutie patootie. I don't know what physics are involved in making my legs, knees, and other joints turn into spaghetti, but it never fails to present itself when I walk down hills. Gravity all of a sudden turns to my arch nemesis. It doesn't help that my arms are longer than Jordan's in Space Jam, so now I'm looking like Broby from Yo Gabba Gabba. I try to control my movement as much as possible when I'm walking down a hill, but no matter what, I still end up with this "you got a friend in me" ass walk. It is impossible for anybody to look tough walking down a hill, bro. It's just a big ass zest fest. Next, before I ever had an iPhone, I had the jankiest 240p Roblox inspired Samsung Galaxy, or as my peers called it, my Andreezy. I was getting flamed like nobody's business. There Gabe go with that little ass Andreezy, but I never really took it to heart because all we did was phone each other.
Nah, they cut her worse than me. They cut this nigga worse than me. There he go with that. Nah, they cut this nigga worse than me, bro. There he go with that little ass Andreezy. Yo, nah, this nigga got me crying.
So you know, anything goes. But this prelude is far from the distressing juncture that would take place. So I was sitting in class, probably taking notes or something, I don't know, when all of a sudden I feel something moving in my pocket. Before I knew it, my phone was falling out of my pocket. And when that shit hit the ground, the whole room started twerking. I deadass thought the floor had a crack in it. But what actually happened was much more wicked than my mind could configure. My phone shattered into more pieces than a game of chess. And to add insult to injury, my phone battery did a kickflip, ollie, rodeo flip across the floor. So I had to scramble and scurry to reassemble my phone like some Legos in front of everybody. I don't think y'all really know the pain and trauma of having your phone multiplied right before your very eyes. And best believe that niggas were clowning me like never before. I wouldn't wish this shit on my worst enemy, bro. But hey, you live and you learn. Bro. And that day I learned that I needed a fucking iPhone. And that's gonna wrap everything up for this video, man. Comment down below some of the most awkward or embarrassing moments in life. Like and subscribe if you're new. Join the family. Thank y'all for all the love.
WVid, Grimmy, WVid.